This is the TOSOT 12,000 British Thermal Unit Mini-Split Air Conditioner. What stands out right away is how it keeps my space at a steady, comfortable temperature, while staying so quiet that I forget it is running. This is a ductless mini-split system, which means it is designed to heat and cool a single room or an open living area without the ductwork of central air. It is a great fit for apartments, small homes, home offices, or any larger room where a portable unit or a window air conditioner falls short. In my case, I use it in an open living room and kitchen that is right around 700 square feet, and it handles the space confidently, even on humid summer afternoons and chilly winter mornings. The design is simple in the best way. The indoor unit is slim and clean, with a white finish that just blends in. Mounted higher on the wall, it does not intrude on furniture placement or artwork, and the vents angle the airflow without blasting cold air on my face. The LED temperature readout is easy to see from across the room, and I like that I can turn the display off at night so there is no glow while I am trying to sleep. The remote control is straightforward, with large buttons that actually make sense, so I did not have to study a manual to figure it out. The filter pops out from the front, which makes cleaning quick. I rinse it in the sink, let it dry, and click it back in. The outdoor condenser feels solid and well built. It is not tiny and it is not light, but it feels like something that will last through weather. The line set and the cables have a sturdy feel, and after months of use, I have not heard any rattles or weird vibrations from the indoor unit. I know installation can be a big question. This system is presented as friendly for do-it-yourself projects, and the kit includes the copper line set and the essential pieces. I am comfortable with tools, but I chose to hire a professional. For me, paying someone who knows how to mount the brackets securely, drill the wall cleanly, run the lines properly, pull a vacuum on the refrigerant lines, and make safe electrical connections was worth it. The whole process took about half a day, and it has been trouble-free since. Once it was installed, setup was easy. I connected it to my wireless internet using the Gree Plus application on my phone. Pairing was quick, and the app has been stable. I also linked it to Amazon Alexa, and it responds to simple commands like changing the temperature or turning the unit off when I am heading out the door. Day to day, the user experience is exactly what I want from a home appliance. I set a temperature and let it do its thing. The inverter compressor ramps up and down smoothly, so there is no harsh cycling between hot and cold. The airflow is steady and gentle. The swing function keeps the air moving around the room, so I do not get cold spots near the unit and warm pockets in the corners. The remote control has a sleep mode that takes a bit of the edge off overnight and dims the display, which makes a real difference when I am trying to fall asleep. There is also a timer that I use when I know I will be out, so it does not run longer than it needs to. On performance, the quiet operation is the first thing I noticed. On its lower fan speeds, it is genuinely whisper level. The spec sheet quotes a range in the mid-20s to low 30s in decibels, and subjectively that feels right. It is quieter than my laptop fan during a video call. I can watch television at a normal volume. I can take work calls without background hum, and I can nap on the couch without a constant drone in my ear. When it does ramp up, the sound is a smooth whoosh rather than a mechanical growl, which makes it easy to tune out. Cooling is strong for this size of room. On a sticky summer afternoon, I have pulled the temperature from the low 80s to the mid-70s in under half an hour, and the humidity drop is noticeable. The dry mode does a nice job during thunderstorms when the house feels clammy. Heating surprised me. I thought I would use it mainly for summer, but it has become my main source of heat for this room. During a cold snap with outdoor temperatures around the upper 20s Fahrenheit, it held the room at 68 without any trouble. The heat feels even and comfortable, not the kind of on-off blast I get from a space heater. The company lists heating capability down to very low outdoor temperatures, and while I have not tested the most extreme numbers, it has handled my winters so far. Energy use has been reasonable. Coming from a window air conditioner, I expected an improvement, and I have seen it. My utility app shows lower daily energy use during similar weather. I credit that to the inverter compressor and a seasonal energy efficiency ratio that is a little over 20, which means it is designed to use less power to move the same amount of heat. What matters to me is that I can run it for long stretches without worrying about a surprise on my bill, and that has been the case. I put it through a bunch of real situations. Work from home days with back-to-back calls, where I need quiet and stable comfort. Movie nights with the lights off, where the display stays off and the fan does not drown out dialogue. Cleaning days where I am moving in and out of the room, and I just bump the temperature with the remote as I go. Cooking dinner when the oven and stove push a lot of heat into the room, and the unit keeps the space comfortable without me feeling hot near the kitchen and cold by the couch. Rainy mornings when the humidity creeps up, and dry mode keeps the house from feeling sticky. Late night returns when I turn it on from the car so I walk into a cool room. Through all of that, it has been predictable and easy. A favorite use case for me has been mornings in winter. I set the target to a comfortable 68, hit sleep mode off, and leave the swing enabled. By the time I make coffee, the room feels evenly warm without hot spots or drafts. If I sit by the window, I am not shivering. If I move to the kitchen to cook, I am not sweating. It is a small thing, but it changes how I start the day. The smart features add real convenience. The Gree Plus application lets me set schedules, adjust fan speed, change modes, and check the current room temperature. If I forget to turn the unit off before leaving the house, I can do it from my phone. Pairing with Amazon Alexa has been reliable. Saying, "Set the living room to 74 degrees," actually works. I also appreciate the self-cleaning function. It runs a short routine that dries the coils, which helps keep the air fresher and reduces that musty smell some air conditioners get. Combined with the easy-to-wash filters, maintenance has been simple. Every month or two I pop the front, rinse the filters, and I am done. It is not perfect. Installation is the big one. If you are not comfortable drilling through walls, working with refrigerant lines, and making electrical connections, I strongly recommend bringing in a professional. The outdoor unit can get audible when it is pushing hard, especially during very hot afternoons, though from inside I rarely notice it. The Gree Plus application looks a little plain compared to some slicker smart home apps, but it is fast, and it has never failed to connect for me. The remote control could use a backlight for late-night adjustments, but the display off button partly makes up for that. Overall, this TOSOT 12,000 British Thermal Unit Mini-Split Air Conditioner has made my home more comfortable and less noisy, and it has done it without me having to babysit the controls. If you want quiet, efficient heating and cooling for a medium to large room, and you like the idea of smart control from your phone or with voice, this is a strong option. It is especially good if you work from home, if you are sensitive to noise, or if you live in a space where you cannot or do not want to install full central air. Just plan for professional installation if you are unsure about the setup, and you will likely be happier in the long run. The 5-year warranty adds some peace of mind as well. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment with your questions or your own experience with mini-split systems. Thank you for watching.